I've met some folks who say that I'm a dreamer, and I've no doubt there's truth in what they say. But sure, a body's bound to be a dreamer when all the things he loves are far away, and precious things are dreams unto an exile. They take him o'er the land across the sea, especially when it happens he's an exile from that dear lovely Isle of Innisfree. And when the moonlight peeps across the rooftops of this great city, wondrous though it be, I scarcely feel its wonder or its laughter. I'm once again back home in Innisfree. I wander o'er green hills through dreamy valleys and find the peace no other land could know. I hear the birds make music fit for angels and watch the rivers laughing as they flow. But dreams don't last, though dreams are not forgotten, and soon I'm back to stern reality. But though they pave the footways here with gold dust, I still would choose the Isle of Innisfree.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to tonight's Paranormal Investigation. I'm Philip from Paranormal Tech. You join me tonight in a spooktacular event. It's in a graveyard, believe it or not too far away from home. And myself and Caroline came out tonight, and we decided to go and do a graveyard. So it's a bit freaky with the green face, but we'll get back into it in a minute. So join me live tonight, and we're going to do a live investigation. Let's hope the weather conditions will pick up, and let's do an investigation in a graveyard, first ever one in 2019. I didn't do many graveyards, but we're about to do one right now. So join me in a couple of seconds as we do a live investigation in a graveyard right beside the sea. So let me get into a bit of brightness so you can see where I am and what I'm doing. So let's knock off the whole freaky thing. Just 2 seconds, guys. It's a bit freaky around here. So Caroling's at home. Well, I left Caroline at home. One of the reasons why I decided to leave Caroline at home is because we're in a graveyard, and Caroline is going into her 4th month pregnant. God forgive me if Caroline tripped over a headstone and she tripped over and she broke her leg, or she twisted her ankle or something, and she's 4 months pregnant. I never heard the end of it. So Caroline's at home, she's watching this. So big hug to Caroline and all the kids at home that are watching this. So Caroline, yeah, sit back and enjoy it. So Caroline is my partner, you all know by now. So Caroline will be on the text is now in a couple of seconds. She could be there already, Caroline, and she'll be saying hello to all the moderators, to everybody. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it off the tripod and let's get talking to you. So just give me a second. I just take this off this and we get in here. I don't want to knock everything off like I did the last day. So let's get in here and we'll get talking to you now, guys, in 2 seconds. So let's get in here and we'll get talking to you now. Right, so I have the Ridge Monkey light here. Knock that off. That's going to be for safety reasons only, because you never know what in the name of Jesus would happen on a live stream here in the graveyard. What I want to do as well, I want to knock off this light as well. I'm going to save the battery on that. So I'm pitch black now. What I want to do is I want to put on the ordinary light we have here, and that's a bit better. And we get talking to you now over here in a second. Just let's get to a corner and we get talking to you now in 2 seconds. So we're just going to get wrapped up now and get ready for this investigation now. So we're in a graveyard. Let me see, can we make sure I'll be able to see where I go now first. So we're in a graveyard, and let me find a little wall where it's nice and warm. So we'll stand here behind this one here. So we stand here behind this cross here, so you know I'm in a graveyard. Good evening, folks, and welcome to tonight's episode of Paranormal Tech. As you've been aware now, we're putting up a lot of advertisements where we should go and where should we not go. But that's Jesus Christ, that frightened the shite of me, that is. But it's up to you guys where you want me to go. I'm putting advertisements up. I need to get 30 likes underneath the videos. If I get 30 likes, that is where we're going, where I'm doing my live investigation. Where I am tonight is actually an old graveyard going back to the 1500s, back even to the 1300s. It's an unbelievable place, and it's very, very freaky. Now, when I put up my advertisement, I says the haunted graveyard. So myself and Caroline just put down the haunted graveyard. Is it haunted? Everybody says every is haunted, but I'm going to find out in 2 minutes this place haunted. I'm going to walk around with the millimeter first, and we're going to see what would pick the millimeter. Some old graves back here to the 1600s, back into the 1700s even, believe it or not. I'm sitting in the middle of the chapel in this graveyard as we speak, and there's about maybe 20 graves inside of here. So you're all going to witness this in a few minutes. And when I turn around the camera and all that in a few minutes, and we do a guided tour around the graveyard. And what we'll do then as well is we walk around with the millimeter and see what entities we pick up, and we just do a guided tour around the place first, and then we get straight into the spirit box session. So we have about an hour and a half of a live investigation tonight, and that's what we're doing tonight. So it's a first graveyard paranormal investigation, and we're going to dedicate this one especially to Caroline and Anne Reeds. And Anne Reeds, if you're watching, I wish you the best of luck and the best of health, and myself and Caroline send you the best regards, and we hope you get very well soon. And we won't get into it, but I wish you the best of luck, and we hope that you make a full recovery, Anne, because Anne Reeds is actually a genuine great person, and she helps us out fantastic in our channel, and so does all our other moderators, Gilligan and Anne Reeds and Birmingham Ghost Hunters, and Hidden Gems there as well. And Caroline is there somewhere, but she probably is trying to figure out, because we just have to tap up the phone, so she's probably figuring out how to type. Caroline is there, she's sitting back and she's watching. So good evening, folks, and welcome to my first, or actually my second live stream in a graveyard. So let's hope that we're going to entertain you guys tonight. That's what it's all about, entertain you guys, and let's hope that you are going to enjoy it. Do I feel freaked out? I tell you, when I came here first tonight in the graveyard, I parked my car, sitting in a car, and this is in the middle of nowhere, trust, because we live right on the east coast of Ireland, right beside the sea, and we're in thunderstorms, and I'm good enough now to go live now tonight. What the fuck was that? I know if you're watching me for the first time, I'm like Mrs. Brown. I do a lot of cursing as well, but I'm only after hearing grass moving. I'm the only one here. Trust me, I'm one here. Trust me, I am the only one here. Gilligan says it's bluffering. I have 100% connection here. It's not happening here at all, Gilligan. If it was, I'd tell you straight out, I wouldn't done it. It's not happening here at all, Gilligan. If it was, I'd tell you straight out, I wouldn't done it. I would not do it live, guys. I'm going to turn around the camera. Actually, I'm going to get the millimeter first. Let's get this millimeter. So, jeez, I'm feeling freaked out right now. I'm only here 10 minutes, and I'm feeling freaked out. It's very hard to get me freaked, guys. So let's get the millimeter out. So I have a bag of tricks here, guys, okay? Hello to Chris Williams is there. He's just joined us there as well. So what I'm going to do is we're all going to... I've never been in this graveyard before. Never. Trust me about that one. Never been here. But something told me to come here, and there's a load of new places around where we're only after moving to. So I'm going to put on the millimeter, and we're all going to walk this graveyard together, and we're going to check out, see is there any entities in here. But I will tell you, the folks that live around the east coast of Ireland are very, very, how would I say to you, very, very old Irish. They're really down to the old Irish traditions. They don't like to interfere with the spirit world at all. Oh, jeez, they do not like to interfere with the spirit world. They like the spirits to be left alone. But unfortunately, I have moved into the locality, and I love mixing with the spirits and proving to you guys that the spirits do live on. So this is the millimeter. There is a RAM pod on top of it, and it'll give me different tones and everything. If there's any spirits in here, we're going to find out now in a minute. And it's 4.9. That may possibly could pick up the phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around the camera like so. I'm not ignoring chat now when I do this, and I'm going to have to try and do this in a way that we're not going to be interfering with anybody at all. I hope you can see this light. I hope you can see this light as best as I can, guys. So I want to kind of see the light. So I have the millimeter here. As you can see, guys, there is two graves there. Mary Corrigan and Annie O'Connor. And there's a real old gravestone here too, guys. I'm just going to show you that as well. A real old grave here as well. And if you see it there, guys, it's a real old grave. So we're just going to give you a guided tour of the place as well. Now, I have the millimeter in my hands as I'm walking around, so if we bump into any spirits, believe it or not, this gravestone goes back to 1795. So it does, if you can see it there, 1795, written there on the corner, or 1790 actually, as it says 1790. And let's try and do a guided tour of the church first. Let's get straight into it, guys. There's my bag of tricks. That is the spirit box just sitting there in the corner. This is the church we're at the moment. So this is kind of a church here. We're just going to show you what the church looks like. And I have the millimeter walking around, so we're just going to walk around. We're not going to call out any spirits yet. Let the spirits get to know that I am here. It was an old chapel here years and years and years ago. And let's walk around with this chapel. And you can see, and all these old graveyards in Ireland have the same carry on, old altars and everything. So you can see there was an old altar in there, and that was used to be the big window, and the priest would have said his mass in around this area here. So he would have got the first Holy Communion would have been in that area there. There is a priest buried here as well, Anthony Mackin, and you can see 18. Was that 13 or 18? Buried, and 1891, and the priest and all his family are actually buried here. I don't know why this is a priest. Pray for the souls of Anthony Mackin and his wife Mary Mackin, and there's actually a cross on top of it. So the only cross signs in Ireland would be a priest, so I don't know. And there's other old stones here then as well. I'm not ignoring chat written, guys. I'm just going to try and give you it's a quick guided tour as quick as I can. Our moderators are there to keep you entertained as well in the chat. It's my job to show you where I'm investigating and when I'm doing a spirit box. And our Caroline's there and all the moderators there to keep an eye on chat. So we're just going to have a quick gander around here and see what we can see. Believe it or not, guys, look at this here. Look at this. That's actually off a coffin. Look at this. You can see that there, look. That's actually off a coffin. Do you know when you carry a coffin into a... That's just me, by the way. Do you know when you carry a coffin, guys? Look at that. That's actually off a coffin. Look at that. Can you see that, guys? That's actually off a coffin. You know the bars of the coffin, the handle when you lift the coffin up? That's actually off a coffin. That is 100%. That's off a coffin. 100%. The coffin. That's definitely off a coffin. So what we're going to do, we're walking around the graveyard. I have the millimeter in my hand. And if there's any spirits here in this graveyard feel threatened by me, please do not feel threatened. I'm a paranormal investigator researching in evidence in the paranormal field. And if any spirits feel welcome to my travels tonight, please come around me, please. Please walk to me and make this device active. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to just give you a quick guided tour of the place. And there's Caroline. Caroline's joined us now. So hello, Caroline. Just telling the folks, Caroline, there was a young lad actually here in the graveyard when I came. So what I want to do is, I'm trying to get this going. That's just me, at the moment. I'm just trying to find which is the best light for you guys. So I kind of don't want to freak out too many people if they see a light gun on the graveyard. So what I want to do is I'm going to walk around the area first and see do we pick up anything. It's very, very dark here in this graveyard. The wind is starting to pick up here as well as guys as well. I'm not ignoring chat, letting the moderators and Caroline start out the chat. But what I want to see. Wait, where do I need to go? I kind of, that's where I like to go. I feel at this present time, this graveyard is giving me the creeps, to be honest. Yeah, there's loads of different graves. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and make the light work better, so you all can see me better as well. Just give me a second now, guys. I need to try and make this light work a bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make this work a little bit better and walk around. So there's Birmingham Ghost Hunters has joined us. If anyone wants to interact with Birmingham Ghost Hunters, they do a live stream as well, and they do actually wonderful work as well. So if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, why Birmingham Ghost Hunters there, hit their little picture there, guys, and they do lives every week as well. And let's see, can we get these guys up to 1,000 viewers so we can watch them live on YouTube as well. I don't do Facebook. They Birmingham Ghost Hunters do a lot of Facebook, and they do great work, but unfortunately we don't do Facebook, myself and Caroline, we only do on YouTube. So if everybody can hit their subscription, you don't have to watch them if you don't want to. But there's 3 old greys there, look at that, right, 3 old greys there. I'm just going to walk around, see what I feel, and if there's anybody who's interested in watching the paranormal feed, hit Birmingham Ghost Hunters, another fantastic, great channel to watch and entertainment. You don't have, as it says, you don't have to watch them, but by hitting their link, you're supporting the channel and you're getting their viewers up so they can start going live stream on YouTube. So I'm just walking around. There's the castle in the background. That's the little church in the background. It's small. That's the way Ireland used to be years ago. That's the way Ireland used to be years and years ago. They used to have old grounds like that, old little chapels and little graveyards. And this is one of the real old graveyards here now in outside Clogherhead. And I just have to pass in an area there, and the men meter read 126, and it's gone. The men meter read 126 just 2 seconds ago. 126 the men meter came up, and I just want to walk around, feel my way around. Want the spirits of this graveyard to know that I am here, and let's see what we can pick up. Definitely know I feel the presence of spirits right now. There's even the men meter is going up. The men meter is actually reading. The men meter is actually going up different readings. And there you go, 129, guys. Look at that, 129. It went up there again. Look at that, 16.6. Look at that. It's reading up different, and it's actually 6 degrees at the moment. This graveyard, I don't even know the name of this graveyard, and let's be honest, yet there's so many graveyards in Clogherhead. There's actually 3 or 4 different types of graveyards, and I'm just going to walk around and actually just feel what I feel. And there's the little car park, even the car park. And believe it or not, it only takes me about not even 5 minutes to get home from here, and that's, be honest with you, it's so close to this graveyard. If you can see the little orange light over in the Anders, that is where what the hell was that? Over there that's where I live, over in that direction. But there's an old gravestone up here, and we're going to check this out now. So we're just going to go up here. I like to walk around the place first. There's some real old graves here, guys. Trust me in this one. There's some old graves here. We'll have a look at this one here. (1857 to 1871, 1876). So a lot of 1800s. I'm looking real out. I'm trying to see can I find any older ones than that, and that's to be honest, yeah. So now remember, the folks of this village don't like people messing around graveyards. So there could be a possibility that you could get someone and say, "What the hell are you doing up here?" So That's why I'm doing a lot of my live investigation in the chapel, where they won't see much going on. But there is an old headstone here. Let's have a look at it. If you can see it there. Here lies the body of Patrick. Is that Patrick? P-I-T, yeah, Patrick. I'm missing a word. Kelly, it could be Key, something A. The words I'm missing. So it's Patrick, his name is anyway. 1736. 1736. You can see that there, 1736. So let's go back to 1800s, back to 1736. This mound. It's all over the place, guys. They said Patrick Keyno, Keyno. I think that's it. So that's his name there, Patrick, and he's, is that life or wife? It's very hard to see it in May. So there's Patrick's buried here. There's a really low graveyard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over to another direction now before I start doing it. This is really graveyard. And you know what? If you're a regular viewer to my channel, I don't do much graveyards. I do haunted, I do castles and houses. And there's one thing about it's off the road, this one. It's really old, this graveyard. But I want to see what I can see. I know I did St. Moctus Cemetery in the summer. And there you go, 186 came up there in that millimeter a second ago. And there's some really old graves here too. I kind of want to keep away from the fresh ones. And I want to kind of go, I don't know what in the name of Jesus. This one's here in a big bar here. We're going to have a look at this one here. There's some really, that must be donkey's years old, that one, because I can't even get a date on that one there, to be honest. You know. So there's so many of them in it. Right, so we're just going to walk through as many of them as we can. And we walk down this way. There's so many graves here, guys, and some of them have left here for years and they haven't even been touched. There's even stones here, and that's the way the old folks used to have years and years ago. But I'm going to show you something that's very unusual as well. What I want to show you as well, we're going to do one more lap around it, and I spotted it on the way in as well. What I want to show you as well, the man meter on all the time. My hand is very cold at the moment, and I just want to kind of walk around the graveyard as much as I can to take you all in. I want to walk around here. I spotted something outside the graveyard when I came in. There's James Cunningham, Thomas Cunningham, and Bernard Cunningham. There's a lot of Cunninghams here. What I'm going to do is 30.3 there. I want to show you something I thought was very unusual outside it. And the steps go down here, so let's go down the steps. Up. When I came here first, there was actually a young chap, and he was standing in that corner over there, gated, and he had his car parked. I thought it was actually unusual for him to. I have my car parked down here, but when I walked down here a while ago, and I have the car parked there heading for the road, ready to go, but in here I spotted a rosary bead hanging off the wall here, and a few stones hanging down here. So unless someone died here, or someone was at a funeral, or someone died here at this location, because very highly unlikely to see a rosary bead hanging off a wall and a medal. See the medals here, guys? Well, there's actually a medal. What the fuck was that? Fucking hell, frightened the shite of me. And see the holy medal, guys? You can see it there. Can you see the holy medal there? Can you see it there, the holy medal? You can see it there. I try my lighter there. You can see the holy medal there on the ground. I'm actually, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to turn around that light a minute so you can see what's going on, guys. I'm just going to turn that light around so you can see better than the light I have. And I'm just going to turn that out. You need to see this, guys, for a minute. So let's knock off my light so you can see the holy medal there. Look at that. You can see it there in the wall there. So you can see the holy medal. And then you can see the rosary beads hanging off the wall as well. And then you have a stone and a blessing rose off the rosary for somebody there. and you can see the rosary beads. You can see that. To me, and I tell you now, guys, and I'm feeling someone has died here at this location. Look at that, 77.9 there. Someone has died at this location here. Right here, someone has, probably more than possibility, came to a funeral. And look at that, 4.7 and 30. It's gone down to 1.4, but it get a high reading there, 34 point. Look at that, 14.8. If there's a spirit of a woman here, can you come forward please and touch the, oh yes, 28.8 came up there on that reading. The 14.8, there's definitely, look at the 19.9. If there's a spirit of a person here, I feel you're present. Did you die here? Did you have a heart attack and die at a funeral here? Can you come around me? There's definitely something here, because there's rosary beads on the wall, and the Irish people will not hang rosary beads on a wall for no reason, and they won't stick a holy medal in it, and they won't plant a few rocks there either. Definitely not. So there's something definitely going on here at this location here. Something's definitely happened. Something definitely happened at this location. It's reading at 67. Look at that, 67.9. So there's definitely something here. It's picking up something. 100% it's picking up something. It's flashing different readings here, guys. So it's definitely picking up something here. This millimeter is picking up different readings. So my thoughts when I came here first and I seen the rosary beads at the wall, I thought that someone did pass away here, and a possibility we will do a spirit box session here. So what we'll do is, guys, we're going to walk back in towards the graveyard again, and what we're going to do, we're going to head and we're into the chapel, and we'll do a spirit box session. I have a few different spirit box sessions here with me tonight, and I want to do the S-Box and Ghost Stop as well. It's a device that I bought, and Life Afterlife TV has one. Life Afterlife TV says that she doesn't like the white noise in it. The more you use your spirit boxes, the more the spirits can interact with you. So let's go back into the chapel and let's do a spirit box session here. Let's do one more lap around the graveyard. Definitely feel someone was at a funeral here and passed away, because in no way would anyone hang a rosary bead and a holy medal. And this millimeter is picking up loads of different readings there. 68, and it's still reading. High readings coming out from this millimeter. Believe me, savage high readings. So I think I've got the attention of the spirits of this graveyard, and immortal spirits here in this graveyard, they're going to tell me to get out. 99% they're going to say get out. So we're going to head up back into the chapel. We're going to make our way back up, so we won't be getting attention to the people. I'm a good bit away from the road, but the Irish people, though, especially around this area, don't like anybody interfering with spirits and the spirit world. They want to be left alone. So I'm in the middle of a graveyard, and we are going to do a spirit session. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to do it down where the chapel, where the priest was himself. I'm going to leave the man meter here on this grave here, and if any spirits come around that's going to activate. I'm going to set up the ramp pod as well, and I'm going to put the ramp pod in a different location as well. Just going to feel, where should I put it? Let me see, where will I put it? I'm actually going to put the ramp pod on the priest's grave beside the altar. So let's do that. Just give me a second. So let's put that ramp pod at that location. So now, okay, so that's that set up then. There's no way it could be activated that quick. Now let's put this in here in this corner. Right, so it's in there away from the shelter. Right, so let's get the spirit box session up. Let's turn on a bit of light so you can see me, and we'll get up and running. Now, so you're going to move down here, guys. Just be patient with me now. We're just setting up now. We're going to do the spirit box session in the chapel. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the spirit box session live in this chapel. And what I'm going to do is, I don't want to bring attention to myself. I don't want the Irish folks to be running in here, get out. So what we're going to do is, we're going to go down here And we're going to go in here. As you can see, this is the chapel here. So we're in here in this little corner here. So this is the chapel where you're going. This is where we're going to be. Just going to give you a quick look what it looks like. And that's what the chapel looks like. There's a few graves inside this chapel. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There could be 10 or 13 different types of graves here, and a priest's grave. So we're going to do it in the chapel. So you can see the pod is in the corner. That is where the light, the altar would have been. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the light behind us, and that is where they would have holy water in there as well. Even that is off a coffin. Believe it or not, that is actually off a coffin. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not reading chat yet, but I will read chat in a few minutes. So we're going to keep that light there like that, and I want to try and keep the light in towards me actually. I'm not ignoring chat. I'll have a look at chat in a second. So I'm just going to keep that like that. And we're going to find a little corner here where it's nice and warm as well. So let's keep it like that. Turn on the light as well. So we're just going to try and go into a little corner here and hide into a little corner here. We're going to rumble into a little corner. So that little red light is the picture you see in the background, and the rampart is in a different location. I'm just going to turn around the light as well and put the light on me as well. So hello to everybody, and I ignore chat. Our moderators are there, Carling is there as well, keeping an eye on chat. And I'm just really setting up, trying to set up. So you can feel the wind starting to fire to the car as well, and because when it rains in Ireland, it absolutely pours, guys. So hello to everybody. So I'm taking more in chat. So we hope you enjoyed that bit of a wee tour that we did around the graveyard. There's so many graveyards in here, graves in here. So we have the big light shining in the background. I'm drinking a bottle of Lucozade, says Anne Reeds, and hello to Paranormal Advice. And Caroline is there, and I know Caroline's so Caroline been texting you on there. So I have a ridge. So here's Caroline. Caroline is pregnant, so the wind coming off the Irish Sea blowing into them windows. So you see there's Paranormal Advice. So you can feel the wind blowing in from the Irish Sea, coming in through these windows of these chapels, and it's a sign the rain is not too far away. So hello to Matt T UK as well. Hello to everybody. You're breaking up, Philip, says Anne Reed. Why I'm actually it's actually good coverage here, and I've been there. David Howard off tonight. So David is a security guard in Galway, so he's off tonight, and Gilligan is there as well. They're all offering Caroline Paul Crazy Life. So here's Paul's Crazy Life Ghost Shadows 5 minutes ago. Says Paul Crazy. So you've probably seen something more than I do. And hi Matt, and you've Matt Mays too, and there's Caroline. So get your earphones in now. We're about to do a spirit box session here now. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the ghost wheel. There's good news and bad news about this as well, guys. My Ghost Wheel app is an app that I loaded down a couple of years ago, and my phone is about to go bonkers, and I'm about to lose my contact with Spirit Wheel app because I can't find it on Playzone. The Spirit Wheel app, I have it for many and many years, so I'm probably only going to get about another couple of months, maybe weeks out of the Spirit Wheel app, and then I'm going to have to find a different device that I can communicate with the spirit world. So if anybody knows how to get the Spirit Wheel app, please let me know. My Spirit Wheel app is about to go bonkers. I actually thought I heard somebody over there going to shine the light there, guys. I keep hearing footsteps there, guys. This is absolutely spectacular place. Our Halloween special, guys. It all depends on the weather conditions as well. While getting try Google Play, I did try Google Play, Playzone. I cannot find the Spirit Wheel app. When we started our ghost hunting, Caroline bought two ordinary phones, and we downloaded a few apps, and the Spirit Wheel app was one of them. But when I went into Playzone recently, I cannot find it, but I have my old one. But my phone is about to break and it'll be disappeared, and I'm going to lose all my apps. So I have the Spirit, I have the S-Box from Ghostbox and a few other different devices, and but this one I'm using it for years, and I really do enjoy it. So we will do the power text for Matt UK as well. Get your earphones in, and we're going to put on the spirit wheel app now. Let's see, can we find it now? Okay, spirit wheel app on. So let's go. Earphones in, guys. Let's hope we get something out of this one tonight. Good evening, spirits of this castle known as the Little Chapel in Clogherhead in County Louth. My name is Philip from Paranormal Tech. I recently moved to Clogherhead. Is there any spirits here in this chapel tonight, or even in this graveyard, that wish to communicate with Philip through the devices I have with me? If you wish to communicate with me, please try and let me know that there is a presence here tonight. There's 2 red lights. There's one in the corner over here, spirits. If you went over and touched this device, or touched the one that's on the grave, they will activate and light up. It will let you know that your presence is here. Please try and communicate with spirits. My name is Philip. I come with love, joy and respect. I mean no harm, spirits, but I'm trying to do research and evidence in the afterlife. I mean no harm. If you could say my name, Philip, and let me know who's trying to communicate with me tonight, please. So the spirit box wheel is loading. As you can see, the screen is all black, and I have to try and guess my way through it. So let's hope we can get it up and running, guys, for you tonight. I actually really can't see the screen. The screen has gone bonkers. But we have the S-Box from Ghost Top. There you go. I can just barely see it, guys. There you go. I'm just going to need to connect the Bluetooth to it now. So we're just going to connect the Bluetooth to it now. Just give me a second, guys. There you go. Spirits, my name is Philip. Can you come forward, please? Can you come forward, please, and speak to me, please? My name is Philip. Any spirits here wish to... Prisons. Prisons. Is there any history here in this chapel? Any history here? Any history in this chapel? My name is Philip. No harm, spirits. I come with love, joy, and respect. Do you think this is a prison? My name is Philip. I'm a paranormal investigator, researching evidence in the afterlife.
Help.
Do you need my help? My name is Philip. My name is Philip. Can you say my name through this device and say Philip? Can you come forward, please? Can you try and come forward, please?
Writer.
What was that? Anne Reed's. Is this Harry coming through? Is Harry here? Is Harry with me? Is Harry... Is there any spirits wish to communicate with me? Body. The loaded body's here. Is Harry with me? If Harry's here, can you say Harry?
Spiritual. No way.
Come on. Come on. Try and fix the device I have, man. Can you say Philip? Can you say my name tonight? Can you say Philip? Can you say Caroline? That's a demon, I think that's it. Come on. Is there any spirits which can communicate with you? Come on. Okay, what the? Come on.
Actual.
Yeah.
Does any spirit here wish to talk to me? Come on, talk to me. Come on.
You're right.
Any priest? Any priest? Any priest here? Can you say priest? Any priest here? So now I have to refresh the spirit box. We know it's green, so it's going to be hard to do it. So I don't know if you heard Edna and that. Didn't hear Joe. So let's do it. Any spirits here wish to speak to Philip? Come on. You want to speak to me? Jesus. Yes. Can you say Philip to this device? Come on. Can you say Philip? Spirits, I am trying to prove to the people that the afterlife does exist. Can you prove how many spirits are watching? UFO. It said UFO. Did you say UFO? Wow, possible. What's possible? The audio? That was creepy. That was creepy. Who's trying to communicate with me? Who's this man that's trying to come in? Who are you? Impossible. Impossible. Are you a priest? Oh, that was a creepy voice. Where are you? Who are you? Are you?
Minute.
Jesus, what the hell? I feel like I'm getting overcrowded here. Is there many? Is there many spirits watching me now? Can you actually give me a number? Between 1 and 5. Down to 6. What comes after 6? What comes after 6? Come on.
Try.
Spirit, can you actually say hello?
Well,
Can you see?
Did you live in Clopperhead? Can you say Clopperhead? It's getting very cold now, very freezing here. Spirits, I'm going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Spirits, what comes after 9? What comes after 9? Your wedding. Your wedding. Did you get married here?
Done.
Did you get married here? Did you get married here?
please.
Spirits of this graveyard, can you come forward, please? My name is Philip.
Researcher.
What was that? Was that a researcher that came through there? Yes, I am a researcher. You're alive. Researcher. Hello to Life After Life TV. Joined. Researcher. Yes. Researcher. Yes.
It's like
It's like you're what? Come on. Let's do this. You're like if you're what? Come on. You're like if you're what? Come on.
good enough.
What the hell was that? Come on. We're going to walk out to the wall. We're going to walk out to the wall now in a minute to see can we communicate with that spirit that I believe that died outside the wall as well. Just going to let the spirit wheel just die off a second to see what it picks up. There's the name. Aaron Reed's coming through again. And while that spirit box is still going, this was actually. Just going to turn off the spirit box session. Hang on.
And then
I'm going to turn off that a second. This was actually on the wall here in the graveyard, just here behind me, and you can see it there. A little handle and a bit of old teeth. That's actually off a coffin, believe it or not. When you lift up the rails of a coffin, you can see it there. And the handles to lift up, and that was actually just left up where the altar was. And that's actually off a coffin. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to knock off this light here, and we're going to save the light on that one. And I'm going to knock off the big huge light because I don't want to bring the attention myself. I'm going to put on the Ridge Monkey light, and we're going to go outside and we're going to do a spirit box session where I think the spirit of a woman that died. I may be wrong, but I want to keep all the lights on and off. So we're just going to keep that one off a minute. I don't want to bring attention to myself, as you know. Let's turn around the camera as well so you can see where I'm going. What I wanted, I'm going to leave the RAM pod in the church, okay? And I'm going to bring the man meter with me, and we're going to do a spirit box session down where I believed to be a spirit of a woman. No, it could be a man, but someone definitely did die down there. So just letting you know, I'm inside this graveyard here, and this is the old chapel. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out here. You can see the old archway. We're going to go out here. It's absolutely freezing. You can actually feel that breeze coming up from the Irish Sea. So you can. So what we're going to do a spirit box right where the rosary beads were. And it's absolutely perishing cold here at the moment. And I tell you what, you feel the snow coming. So let's go down here where I believe to be a spirit of someone who passed away down here. I have the man meter on my hand as I'm walking down here. Very, very cold. Where I believe it's hard to believe I'm 45 minutes live streaming, right? And it only feels like I'm about 10 minutes here. As I'm walking down this direction here, guys, you can see there the car. We're going to go this way. As I'm walking down here, our Halloween special is it's going to be all down to weather forecast and weather conditions. I have picked a place. That place is down to weather conditions. So if the weather conditions are absolutely poor in Ireland, that is where I'm going to do the Halloween special. But if the weather conditions pick up and they're mighty, we may go to Taines Village, or we may go to a different location if the weather's good. But at the moment in Ireland, the weather's changing. It's very, very cold, brutally cold. That east wind is coming. You can feel the snow, and the weather conditions are about to change. So I'm going to put the millimeter here on the area where you can see that, and I'm going to put the spirit box here underneath my arm. We're going to turn back on this light here, and I'm going to turn it around here. Now, if you're only after joining me, there's a metal, holy metal. You can see the holy metal there. You can see it up there. I need to knock off my light again because you can't see nothing with my light when I turn it on. So I'm going to knock it off. It's going to look dark for a second. And I'm going to turn this light around. I'm just going to turn this around. This is all live television, by the way. It's not pre-recorded. I just like doing everything live. So if you witness that, you're going to see it absolutely live on television. There's going to be no late shows or anything. That's going to be done right. So this was confusing. You can see the holy metal up there in the wall, and you can see the rosary beads hanging off the wall here, and then there's a prayer here as well, and there's a load of rubber. So I believed my ambition. I believe someone has passed away here at this location. So we're just going to turn it around again. Definitely, people of Ireland. Let me turn around this way. The people of Ireland would not. Let me just turn this around. It is very, very cold. I'm going to turn this around again now. Sorry about this, just live television. Turn it around. So definitely, it's somebody who has passed away here at this location, because the people of Ireland, trust me, would not stick a holy medal, rosary beads, and a prayer book and a few rocks on the ground. There's definitely something has happened here at this location. So I'm going to do a spirit box session here at this location. Definitely somebody has come here, and it's going to make sure check around as well, make sure everything's all right. There's no always spires. We're in the middle of a graveyard here, guys, and we're in the middle of nowhere. So hello to everybody. Hello to everybody who's watching. So what I want to do is I'm going to keep the Rich Monkey light active in case emergencies. So we knocked it off. And remember as well that the people of Ireland, and especially where I moved, don't like what I do. They just don't like it. They just think that if you come out here to a graveyard and doing a paranormal investigation and going live on television, they think you're bonkers altogether. And that's one of the part of the reasons. I love doing it. I just love doing investigations. So Caroline's talking about Halloween there. So I have the spirit box session here, and I'm going to do a spirit box session here. Just see would it work, and we might do sounds like an era being grounded. Yeah. People just don't like you interfering. Let's go.
This actual.
Who is the spirit that I feel this presence around me here in this location?
Two.
Did you die here at this location?
Movie.
Is there a spirit here?
The air.
The air?
From you.
What was that? Did I hear I'm watching you? Did I hear that?
With us.
Did I hear a woman's voice saying I'm watching you? Thought I heard a woman's voice coming in there saying I'm watching you. Who said I'm watching you? Who said
Not
I'm watching you? Definitely heard a woman's voice coming in and saying I'm watching you.
Something.
And Reed said she heard it as well. Who is the lady? I did say
Energetical.
I felt the presence of this person was a lady, and a woman's voice
That's
did
what I
come
feel.
in. That's what I feel. Who said I'm watching you? Who said I'm watching?
Yeah, of course.
Who said I'm watching you? Who said it? What's your name? Did you die here on this location? Did someone put a medal and rosary beads here in remark of your respect? You have to get rid of him. I'm full sure that spirit. That's the same woman. Who's this lady I feel? Who are you? My name is Philip.
approach.
It's definitely the same woman. It's definitely the same woman we're picking up. Again, who are you? She says, who are you? She says. The woman said, who are you? So this woman's come 3 times into this session now. And she said, who are you? This lady that's coming through, my name is Philip. I'm a...
To
This is the same woman. My name Philip. Yes, my name is Philip.
around.
Yes, you're still here. That's still the same woman. Need to get rid. What do you need to get rid? Hidden Jim says you need to get rid. What do you need to get rid of? You. Oh my God. You.
Determined. And
Who is the lady? Who is the lady? Who are you? What's your name? What's your name? I thought I heard blotting that coming in. That's flowers in Irish. Turn around. German.
I heard
Guten Tag. Ich heiße Philip.
everything.
Who is this lady that we're picking up here? My name is Philip. Come on, you're there. Is this where you died? At this location? Did you die here? At this location? Who died here?
I just
Agnes. Did you hear the name Agnes? Agnes? Agnes, is that your name? Agnes. Agnes. Is that your name, Agnes? Agnes, is this your name?
Because from
My name is Philip Agnes.
well,
Alice or Agnes? Can you say your name again? Come on. What is your name? My name is Philip. I'm not bad. I'm actually a good paranormal investigator. I am actually a good saint. I'm here to help, respect, and enjoy the spirits. I'm here to help. Agnes, is this you we're picking up? Agnes?
like
like the way.
Agnes, is this you?
It,
Can you say my name?
why?
I would like to know that I am communicating with you. Is this where you died? Did you die here?
Of the.
I did it.
Agnes, did you die here?
Dr. Donald.
Donald? My name is Philip. Hello, Camo Capri. Agnes. Agnes, is this where you died here on this wall? Is this where you passed away? Agnes? Can you come forward, please? Can you try and come forward? Agnes, there's a holy medal and rosary beads here. Is this where who died here? Definitely that creepy voice of that woman is definitely coming to me. I wouldn't call her creepy, but she's definitely trying to let herself known to us. When I did come here first, I did tell you guys that I felt a presence of a woman. The rain is coming, it's not too far away now. So what I want to do is, I want to head back up towards that chapel, just in case it does come lashing raining, guys, because I will be fucked in. Sorry for cursing. Need to put on the Ridge Monkey light to make my way to the chapel, just in case it comes rain, because when it rains in Ireland, guys, I'll tell you something, it doesn't stop. We're going to head back up to the chapel now. We're going to turn around this camera as well now. So, I'm going to turn this around here. Caroline, just let me know what time is it to pick up Megan as well. Definitely we picked up something. Was that the spirit of Agnes? We're never going to know now. Definitely she was making herself known to us. So, she was definitely making herself known to us. But I don't want to be, how will I say to you, caught up in the rain when it comes here. Because when it rains here in Ireland, believe you me, it will rain. So we're going to make our way, you'll see a few gravestones, we're going to make our way back to the church there. It is getting very, very cold. Caroline, you might let me know what time it is. I have no idea what time it is. We'll make our way back to the chapel. I have the men meter on my hand as well. So we're going to make our way. Just let me know in chat there if you can tell me what time it is there, guys, as well. Megan has to be picked up at 10 o'clock. So it takes a half an hour to get to the locality from here. So if somebody in chat would let me know what time is it, please. And we'll make our way back into the church as well, where it's warmer, where we won't bring attention to ourselves. So we're just going to scream it back in here again. Oh, back in here to the church. And we get the big light going again. We're back into the chapel. Where's a bit warmer? It's a small bit warmer here, guys. Not much more. And believe it or not, the rampart light is off. So something must have drained that battery. When I came here first, that battery was dead. Look. So that we missed that one, guys. That battery's a brand new gun in there. And we missed that bit of action in that one. So something must have drawn that. I have another battery down here. I'm just going to get it. Which is going to go down here. I'll read the text in a minute. I have 18 minutes left, says Caroline. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is going to grab a battery. And it's absolutely freezing in here, boys. So I'm going to shove a battery into this rampart in a minute. Just give me a second. It is absolutely polished here, guys. Freezing. We're sitting on the IRC anyway, so just give me a second and I'll shove a battery into this, yo. 2 seconds out. It's freezing here, guys. Absolutely freezing. Okay. Rampart back up again. Another battery gone into it. So let's get in back into the corner. Let's turn on the big light. And let's get the big light going back up a minute. Let's try and do another spirit box session here in this corner. So that's the rampart. We missed out on that one. So we're in here. We're just going to turn on the light. Turn the camera around. Let's turn around the camera around. Very, very cold. So it is very, very cold here. As Brendan Grace would say, it's very cold in the graveyard. So anyway, so Ridge Monkey light on, and it's very, 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 very cold. I know Brendan Grace said a joke one time, and he says that we were so cold when we were growing up. He says my mother sent to my grannies and granddads, and it was very, very cold in the graveyard. Said Brendan Grace. But anyway, so I'd like to know what's your opinion about his thermals on, says Caroline. I said Gilligan, and laughing out loud, and he cooked now a few minutes ago. But definitely when I did more strong of a woman presence at that wall, and when I seen the rosaries and the medal hanging off the wall, it did feel our presence of a person there. She came through it maybe 3 or 4 times in that spirit box section, letting know her presence was there. Is it Agnes? It was not Mrs. Brown anyway, but I think it's Agnes. I'm going to have to listen back to the spirit box session myself when I go home, and listen to it again back in it. But definitely there was a spirit of a woman coming through that spirit box session. So what I want to do is we're going to do a Paratex app now, and
Yep.
well, we're not. We're going to actually finish another one. We're going to let's see what the spirit box session for. Is Agnes here? Sorry about that, guys. Who is the spirit of the woman? Who are you? Who is the spirit of the woman? Fearless. Who is the spirit of the woman that I put outside the graveyard? Is your name Agnes? Can you come talk, please? What's your name? What's your name? My name is Philip.
In there.
Please do not fear me. Come with love, joy, and respect. Can you give me your name, please? Can you give me your name? Can you give me your name before I turn to a different device? My name is Philip. Can you come? So what's going on here, guys?
Night.
I'm going to do the Paratex app before things start going crazy on me. Don't know what I'm hearing there because I can't do anything here. Spirit box is absolutely crazy. It's still going. What the hell was that? So let's try and knock it off. Let's try and knock it off, and let's try and get another spirit box session going in a different one. I need to get a new phone. One to be duetting. The joke is just gone bonkers. So I just need to figure it out, guys. I'm probably going to have to knock off the phone and put it back on again. This phone won't not let me do it tonight. Right, let's see, can we get it back? The rampart is picking up something in the corner, look. My phone has just gone absolutely in its own time. So, why it shouldn't be doing that, guys. Just give me a second, guys. We'll try and get the Pertex loaded.
Paratech loaded.
Get the Pertex loaded. I don't know how I got it going. I don't know. My phone has just gone absolutely crazy here. It's always the case, isn't it? What's wrong with the phone? My phone just won't do anything for me at all, guys. Absolutely nothing. And even this phone here started to play. Is the spirits of I could not tell you. But I have no screen at all coming on this bit. I just did. Now the yoke's look. Look. This yoke's picking something here now. Look at this. Told you something's going crack. Look. That's the men meters that's going off in the corner. And that's the men meters going off in the corner, guys. And Reed says it's a child. Is there a child there? I can't even do a spirit box session because my spirit box won't do it. I'm on my own here now and I have no lights or nothing now nearly. If that's a wee child, can you step away from the rampart, please? If there's a spirit of a wee child here, can you do that again? Thank you. It's reading at 40.2. 50.8. Can you go over and touch this other one? And do the same thing to this one? Can you do it? Okay, let's set it again. Well, let's knock it off again and let's reset it. Okay, let's put it back on again. And let's put the RAM on. It's just going crazy. Okay. No. Don't know what's going on here. It's just gone absolutely crazy. The whole lot's gone mad. It's everywhere. What in the hell? Okay, I'm gonna knock it off again. Okay, knock it off. Let's reset it. It's just got mad altogether. Now this one's gone mad. Touch the wall. Yeah, I climb it. Carpy. I think I climbed the wall. Oh. Okay. Let's move this rampart here. Let's back into this corner. Oh Jesus. Let's back into this corner where everything's happening. And let's put this rampart. No. Okay, spirit. Now come and touch this one. Come on. Come on. Touch this one. Come on, touch this one. If you can touch this one for me, it proves that your spirit is here. You've already touched this one. Now come and touch this one. Come on. I'll walk away. Come on. If there's a spirit of a child here, come on. Let's touch these. I'm going to walk away. See, can I get the spirit box session up and running before I go? So guys, I haven't a clue what's going on. The rampart went crazy. The millimeter went cracked. And now we're going to do a paratech session.
Started scanning.
Is there a spirit of a wee child there? Is there a spirit of a child in that corner? Can you come forward? Can you touch the word increment came through the Partex app? Is there a spirit of a child here? Yes or no?
Sacred.
Sacred. Is this a holy place, you're saying? A sacred place? Is there a priest here?
Rates.
Rates? Are you saying rates? Are you saying rates? Who's here? Can you touch them devices I have on the grave and make them go green again? My name is Philip. I'm a paranormal investigator.
Fear.
Fear? Why do I have to fear? I fear nobody. Come on. How many spirits are in this chapel right now? 1, 2. Can you give me a number between 1 and 10? How many spirits here in this chapel?
Intention.
Intention. My intention here tonight is to try and communicate with the spirit world. My name is Philip. I am a paranormal investigator. Can you say the word normal?
Horses.
Horses. Horses. Spirits here wish to communicate with me. Yes or no? The afterlife. Can you come forward? In relation to the afterlife, can you come forward?
Usual.
Usual.
Weak.
You're weak. Well, you can drain all the batteries, energies out of them two devices. Go over and touch them. Use them devices to get stronger. Can you do that?
won't.
You won't. No, I won't, but you can.
11.
11. Are you saying there's 11 spirits around me? Is this correct? Is there 11 spirits here? Yes or no?
Isabella.
Isabella, are you a spirit here in this graveyard? Isabella? Okay. I'm going to Karen said about another less than 5 minutes now, Karen. Oh. There goes the green one. Isabella, are you only after active?
Wave.
Carpy Chris says, Philip, ask is the life stronger or deceased? Diseased. It's gone, I missed your text. Isabella, is that you?
Phone.
Phone. Birmingham Ghost Centre said she can see horses and cats.
Machine.
Machine, yes. It says just after saying machine through the Paratex app. Who's activating the rampart now?
Inner.
Who's activating this rampart?
Stopped.
Stopped.
Scanning stopped.
So we have the two devices here, guys. And the two of these devices, the meter went off first, then we had the rampart going off. So, Caroline, are you there? Have we got much more time, Caroline? I'm just going to turn this around. So we got a bit of action on the rampart and the meter in this graveyard. A good question, says Caroline. I'm missing all the action here, guys. I'm going to turn this around here. Let's turn this camera around here. Let's put down the spirit box session. It's absolutely freezing. Caroline, have I got much more time? So Caroline's keeping an eye on the time because I have to pick up Megan from work. Megan finishes work at 10. Can anybody tell me the time, actually? Because I don't even know the time. I'm an hour and 20 minutes out of it. So, hello to everybody. So we have the rampart here beside me, and we have the meter. No, afraid not. So Caroline says we have to go. So we're going to go now in a minute. What I was going to say to you guys, still Philip, definitely, there's a lot happening, but I'm afraid my phone is playing puck. Don't know what's going on here with my phone. My phone never does any of this crap before. And I'm going to have to figure out what the name is going on with my phone. My phone is just playing big time tonight. Don't know why it's doing it. My phone is working. Next thing my phone isn't working. It is an old phone. I have it for a long time, but the sad news about it is my spirit box is the one I use is downloaded to this device, and it's a Spirit Wheel app, and I go on PlayZone, and unfortunately I can't find it on PlayZone, and so I don't know what I'm going to do. Caroline says if I take out the chip out of the phone, I'm still losing my apps, so unfortunately it's not looking good. We're going to have to use the S-Box and Ghost Up, and we're going to have to use all our old Spirit Box sessions. Don't know what it is doing, but we're going to keep the light going until we go to the car. So there's going to be no goodbye song tonight because we have no access to it. So we're just going to knock off everything up here, and let's get there. It's very cold here tonight. So what I'm going to do is going to knock as much as I can. So just deal with me, guys. We're going to a bit of information to bring to you as well. So just give me a couple of seconds now, and we'll just make our way back here to the car, or the bag. Just give me a second. It'll be very cold, and we'll give you a little tour around as well on the way out. Oh, it's very cold, guys. Very, very cold here tonight. So we're just going to make our way back here to the bag. We'll set everything up. We'll keep the big light on, and we'll pack everything up on the way in a second, guys. But very cold. It's Pepper Shop. It will cut the balls, they say in Ireland. It'll cut the balls, yeah. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna pack everything into this bag here. But it's very, very cold. It'll freeze the head of you. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to keep talking to you guys. We'll talk to you, and we'll finish up in the car in a second. But we're just going to turn around and turn this around here so you can see what's going on here. So here, this was the chapel here. You can see it here. There's the gravestones here, and you can see the church up here too, guys. You can see where it is. We're going to show you some of it here. We're just going to take some of the bag here as well. Just give me a second, guys. You miss Carly now when she's not on the lives. And we'll try and do a guided tour of the place on the way out. And here is the rampart. So we need to put away the rampart as well. Just give me a second. Very, very cold, guys. Very, very cold tonight. Have you ever seen a graveyard that isn't cold? 2 seconds, guys. Try and pack away as much stuff as I can. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do, but I have plenty of other ghost boxes anyway, guys. Plenty of other stuff to do our experiences on. So we're gonna make our way out here. We'll get talking to you in the car then as well. So it's very, very cold, guys, in this graveyard. So we're gonna make our way because we have to go and collect Megan from work now in a few minutes. That's the graveyard. So we're gonna make our way out here, guys, and we'll get talking to you in the car. And my phone is bonkers, so it looks like going forward. I don't know what we're going to do. So let's get back in here. It's very cold. I've never seen it cold. So let's put stuff in the car. And we get talking in the car where it's a small bit warm. It's very, very cold. So keys in the car. While it's on. We get into the car. Oh, that's a bit warmer. So let's get back into the car here. Oh, so we're gonna keep it going for a few minutes. So it is 9:35. Megan finishes work at 10. So a bit warmer now. So let's get talking about this live investigation a small bit. So when we came here tonight, the light will come back on now. So we came here tonight, and we were supposed to go. Let me just put this here a second. So we were supposed to go to abandoned mill house in Dunleer, but the weather conditions changed, so we decided to do a live investigation in this graveyard. This graveyard goes back for many generations. Now, it's quite hard to do an investigation on your own when you're so used to Caroline with you, and when you're so used to Caroline with you, and Caroline does all the stuff. But health relations in relation to since you get out of this hole, guys, in relation to Caroline, you just can't take the chance bringing Caroline to a graveyard in case she trips over anything. You know yourself, it's not worth taking the chance. But we're just driving down the road here, small bitting, and we're heading towards Megan's work, so we can get that conversation up and running as well. The temperatures at the moment are 8 degrees in Ireland. It is mild, and it is going to get much colder. So going forward tonight, our investigation tonight, we will talk about it up here in a couple of seconds. Just a bit just get down the road a small bit. Caroline is on live chat, so Caroline was watching us live on at home with the kids. And tonight's investigation. So what do I feel about tonight's investigation? A very, very cold graveyard. Possibility loads of spirits in that graveyard. Definitely felt an activity. You can see the ramp pod yourself going off, and the men meter went off as well. The presence of that lady that definitely came through the spirit box session. She came through Agnes. We're going to have to listen to that back a few times. So we'll see it going forward. Is it worth going back? But as I always say, I keep saying it over and over again in our live investigations as a paranormal investigation, it's the viewers that you choose where I go. I'll find a location, I'll put an advertisement up on our channel, and if you give me 30 yeses going forward, myself and Caroline will organise a night and we will go out and do a live investigation in it. But it's please try and we get people to comment underneath the videos as well where we do our live investigations, and if you think it's worth our while going back doing a live investigation, we will return to it. But when you get no comments back, like you have to believe, guys, a lot of hard work goes into these investigations. It's not just easy hopping in a car. It's not just easy hopping to a car, guys, and doing these investigations. Just give me a second, guys, because I am driving as well. Just 1 second. It's not easy just hopping into a car doing these live investigations. You have to try and gather a bit of information. But I had information about this place because I didn't have a clue about it. It's nice to get some comments back because you put a lot of hard work into it, saying what you heard on it, or did you hear any spirits coming through the spirit boxes, because the smallest information comes back makes you worthwhile saying, yeah, well, I go back there again. Next week's investigation, I can't read the comments until I stop the car. Next week's investigation, well, it's down to you guys. I put a few advertisements up. We have the mill house. It's a burned mill house going back into the 1300s. It is haunted, and it is a load of paranormal activity going on in it. A lot of spirits trapped, I believe. We have the towers called Tower Towers. We're actually passing the area now in Tower Village. It's called Tower Towers, and it goes back to Queen Elizabeth's time, and it was built back well hundreds and hundreds of generations years ago. But unfortunately, back in I forget the year, was it 84 or 89? I have it on the advertisements. A young lad called Ron. He's from this little village where we're driving through right now, and he wandered off from his house and he went into this tower called Tower Tower. I have it underneath it, the boy who fell from the tower. He died at the age of 12. But he didn't actually, there's two stories going in relation to this boy who died. A lot of people says he fell out the window of the tower. That's totally not correct. And the real story of this, the young chap finished school. He goes to school here in Tower Village, where we're passing right now. And he wandered across the fields into this tower. This tower is about 4 stories high. He climbed up to the very top, the little stairs that go around and around, and the floorboards gave way at the top half of the tower, and he fell through the top half, and the boards broke as he's coming down the 4 floors, bang, 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 and his body was found in one of the floors, really the first floor or the second floor, where he fell from the top floor, and his body was found either the first floor or the second floor, where the boards gave away, and the boy died from his injuries in Tower Towers in I forget the year, I have it on my advertising, but he died, he's 12 years of age. And the OPW in Ireland look after all these small churches and graveyards and castles in Ireland, and the gates were not locked on the day. Nearly all these castles are all locked in Ireland, so if you find a castle, it's going to be locked. And they forgot, and the young lad went in, and when the mother and father went looking for him, they found him indoors. The community came together and they put that on the round tower and the block laid the doorway into that towers, and nobody has ever been in them towers since that young lad has died in the Taller Towers. And it's worth going back in a very, very clear night, a windy night, because if you go back in a windy night, you're going to hear no EVPs, you're going to hear no spirit box sessions, because it's in a big, huge hill, this tower. And when that young lad died, when he fell inside the towers, it was 4 stories high. As I said, the block laid it up so to stop anybody else in the castle. So we had the young lad who died in the tower. So that's one investigation that we can do. There's another graveyard as well. Graveyard investigations coming up, and we will be returning to Roche Castle as well. Lady Lauritia, the most powerful lady in the land, back in her days, and she threw her husband out a window on top. We will be heading back to the Ravensdale Cottage as well, and there's lots of more investigations on the way. Now the Wi-Fi might go in and out now in the next couple of minutes because we're driving up the abandoned countryside in Ireland, now we're to shite. But our Halloween special coverage will stick, it will go in and out as we're driving here, full of castles. Loads of investigations coming up, guys. Give me a second. I am driving in the old country Irish roads. They're like cheap tracks here in Ireland. And once I get a spot to pull in, I'll go in and get the power bank and the lead to keep the battery charged. Just give me a second, guys, because the battery's at 20%. I'm just going to pull in here for a second. There goes my... I can't pull in there either. I'm going to find a place to pull in. Just give me a second, guys. I can find a place to pull in to charge them batteries. That's just me. I have television, so just bear with me. I just have to pull in the brakes there to get it. Just give me a second. I get the power bank, guys. The power going into this device here. Megan doesn't come out till 20 past 10 anyway, so I'm just going to plug this yoke in here. We're nearly at time now, so I just pulled in here for a minute. We have power going out, so just bear with me, guys. We'll get chatting in a minute. About another 2 minutes away from you're joining for a little spin after the live investigation. Megan finished work at 10, but Megan never comes out till about nearly 10:30. So we're driving to a place called Alligaska now. Matt TUK, if you're still here, Matt TUK. Alligaska in the near future. We will be doing a live investigation as well in Alligaska. That will be coming up in the pipeline. But at the moment, the archaeologists are doing a bit of renovations in this area. In relation to it, there is a settlement site here in Alligaska in relation to the Viking settlement, and there is a land, about an acre land in Alligaska. You can look it up. Any moderators are looking it up. Alligaska in County Louth. There's a Viking settlement in County Louth in relation to Alligaska, and there's a great history of Vikings in Alligaska, and there's a field roughly about an acre, and it's a big round circle, and they reckon that is where the Viking settlement was back in its time. So they're doing it up at the moment. They're putting a gate in it, and right, we're back again. It's just the coverage beside the sea. We're right beside the sea now at the moment. We're just driving to Alligaska, but I don't know any information in relation to the Viking settlement. But Alligaska holds Viking settlements, and there is an acre site in relation to the Vikings. So when I get time, I will check more information in relation to the Vikings, and we'll do a live investigations in the port. There's actually a port here in Alligaska as well. I'm just driving. I left Clogherhead, and the amount of rain that's fallen in Alligaska was unbelievable. So we were actually lucky enough. And there goes my phone again. So just bear with me a minute. Live television. Only me can do this. Just bear with me, guys. I'm just driving around at a big, huge circle here. Only me that can do this. But only me that can do it. Yeah, but I left Clogherhead, and there wasn't a drop of rain in it. And I'm just driving beside the sea now in Alligaska, and there's a load of rain here. Absolutely, it's pissing from the heavens. And so yeah, Matty UK loves a bit of Vikings, and do that is going to be Castle Bellingham. We'll call it Castle Bellingham because there's a big, huge castle in Castle Bellingham. But they won't let you do any paranormal investigations in it because they reckon it'll freak out all their guests, and people won't go there. But there is a ghost story in relation to Castle Bellingham. I'm just going to put my hand on that phone in case it goes flying again. One of the workers were staying in one of the East Wing in Castle Bellingham, and she stayed in the East Wing, and she was working it. She actually was one of the managers in it in Castle Bellingham. She was organising the wedding side of it, and she woke up, and there was a girl, believe it or not, sitting in a chair across the bed from her, and she was holding a doll, and she was rocking herself. And this manager told her brother, and her brother told me, and I said I'd love to go in and do an investigation, but Castle Bellingham would not tolerate anybody going into Castle Bellingham. They just don't want to freak it. But the manager told her brother, and the brother told me that she was staying in the East Wing of Castle Bellingham, and she was a manager, one of the few managers. She's one of the managers in Castle Bellingham. And she says she was in bed and she woke up and she seen and she was holding her, kept watching her all the time, and she didn't feel awkward or anything. She didn't feel unsettled or anything like that, but she said that she was there, and she was just holding a doll, and she was rocking. She kept looking at her, and then she says she walked towards the window and she disappeared. And that's the story what the manager did say to her brother, and the brother passed it on to me. So we're in Castle from Clogherhead. So we left Clogherhead, we went to Alligaska, and now we're coming into Castle Bellingham. We're just going to park up the car in the car park where Megan is working in the nursing home, and we'll kill the live stream as soon as Megan comes out. So just bear with me, guys. There's a bad corner here now. I'm just going to hit this corner here. There's many a crash happens in this corner here, and we don't want to join the afterlife yet. So we're just going to go up here. And actually, the nursing home where we're going to go now, a lot of people have died in the last couple of weeks here too. So imagine if we did a spirit box session here. So anyway, we're going here now. We're in St. Peter's Nursing Home in Castle Bellingham. We're just after driving in the gates now, and we're going to park in the car park, and we'll have a quick chat today, and we'll end it up there because Megan finished work at 10, but Megan never comes out at 10. Megan comes out about 20 past 10. But she might surprise us tonight. She just might come out, but I doubt it. So just turn on the car now, and we'll just show you where the nursing home is now. So we're just going to knock off that car there now. And there you go. So there you go. You join me live. Sorry about that. We'd like to be here in time for Megan as well. So let's knock off all these lights here. So we'd ride here. Let me see. Can I turn? You can see it there. Can you see it there, guys? That's the nursing home there. That's where Megan works. It's called St. Peter's Nursing Home. And I'm just going to turn this around here now and knock off some of the lights so we can start talking to you. Now, just going to turn off all these lights and everything, guys, so you can hear me talk, and turn off this fucking thing. No, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that live and a bit of drive, that we did do. So we left Clogherhead, and we head up to Alligaska, and Alligaska up here to Castle Bellingham. So that's where we are at the moment. We're in the nursing home waiting for Megan to finish work. So our live investigation tonight was believe it or not, was a nurse. It wasn't a nursing home. Was a graveyard. Don't even know the name of the graveyard, be honest. And the spirit box session, we did see a holy medal outside the grave and rosary beads, and I definitely thought we would definitely communicate with some kind of a spirit of a woman, because she came in 2 or 3 times. But you're only going to notice that, guys, if you listen to it back, and you'll hear it better yourself. So there's a lot of non-believers and believers out there that think what we do is a load of horseshit. But believe it or not, we like what I'm going to try and fix this again. We like what we do. We enjoy it myself and Caroline. When Caroline does get it, it's very hard for Caroline to get time to come out as well. So definitely going to be watching it back. There was a load of stuff. Anne Reid's there, she's one of the moderators. A load of stuff on it. See, I don't pick it up as much as you do, guys, at home when you're watching it. You have to remember, it's hard work. It's very easy to get a phone and run out, and do an investigation. You try and do it. It's very, very hard on your own. And you miss Caroline when you're doing your investigations, because Caroline with you, Caroline carry this or Caroline carry that, and it's very hard to do it. But I'm going to have to re-instruct our paranormal investigations, because it is hard work. It takes a lot out of you. And on my spirit box is playing puck. I have loads of spirit boxes. I have the SBS box, I have the ghost box, I have the bone on the wall, which I fired in the bin. I thought was a load of shite, and I have the ghost box from Ghost Up. I think that one's amazing. So I'm definitely going to have to look at my spirit box sessions. Oh wow, we're looking forward to that, Samantha. So they're talking there. So going forward with Paranormal Investigation, we are going to do a live stream, but I will put advertisements up, and it's up to you guys where you want us to go. So next week, let's the 13 people watching now. Caroline's watching at home as well. So you have a choice next week. Where do you want us to do our next live investigation? It's simple. We can do another graveyard. We can go to the round tower where the boy got killed, but you will not be able to get into it. You only can walk around in circles. And if anybody sees me going around a spirit box session, walking around in circles, and think I was cracked altogether. We can do that one as well. And we can do the mill house. I've seen the mill house, and there's another graveyard I have my eye on, and I just have to find it. And I love to go back to Taines Village as well. Taines Village is a massive place. Actually, Taines Village would have been another fantastic place to go for the Halloween special as well. But the Halloween special, I picked this castle outside Dundalk, and we're going to go to this castle if the weather conditions are bad, because it's a 3-story castle. It's located just outside Dundalk, and there's not many castles that you can go to and walk in from the bottom to the top. There's not many you can do it, but there is a massive history in that castle in relation to Oliver Cromwell, that he slaughtered 250 people in this castle, and the young boy from Blackrock who fell from the cracks of the tower. He was out doing urban exploring, and he slipped on it many years ago. He was a teenager boy, and he slipped off the top of the castle and he fell to his death. His energy is big in that castle. There's not even a plaque of his name like the boy in Tower Towers. There's not a plaque in remark of respect where this young lad died, but there's a massive history in that castle. And the reason why I picked that castle for the Halloween special is that is it haunted? 100% haunted. The Wi-Fi is good, and if it lash rain and you get thunderstorms, you're covered with shelter. But Taines Village is another great place. But it's myself and Caroline did talk about it, and it's a lot of work driving. It's a lot of work driving to these areas and trying to put a lot into to keep you guys entertained as well. We like doing it, but I don't like going to Taines Village anymore. I would go, I would not afraid, but if we can get a few people, we'll see what happens. So the Halloween special has to be a good location. So we'll see what happens in the time when it comes. I'll talk to Caroline and see what Caroline says. It's either Taines Village, that castle where I advertise, or the Hellfire Club in Mount Pellier Hill, which is another great spot. But we see. So hello to all the moderators. We hope you enjoyed our live stream tonight. It was very good. we're going to have to look at our spirit boxes and see what's going on, see where we're going to go forward. So used to using this, all right, and talk for Ireland and England, the rest of the world. Probably talking about me now, talk a load of shite. But going forward, if I cannot fix this app on this phone, it looks like my Spirit Wheel app is going to be disappeared, and we're going to have to take out the ghost stuff from the spirit store and start using the spirit box. I have the SBB7 as well. It's okay. The spirit box is very good as well from the ghost shop. I do enjoy that one. We have another castle as well called Termonfeckin Castle. We have to go back to that one as well. So we see. Karen says I love to talk for Ireland. I do. The Irish people love to talk. We do. The Irish people talk forever. It's just our nature. The Irish people, it's just our nature. We just keep how's your mother, how's your father? That's just the way we are. We just keep talking forever. And we actually do you want a cup of tea? So just waiting for Megan to come out. But just unfortunately, I have to figure out, what in the name of Jesus is going on with the phone. If we can't use the phone, we're just going to have to change things around. But as you can see, this channel is different compared to other paranormal. Since it came out of that graveyard, I'm choked. Just feel like I'm caught here in my chest. Yeah, we Irish, we like to talk a lot of shite. And that's just the nature we do. But this channel, Paranormal Tech, is different compared to other channels. It's either myself and Caroline, or it's just myself on my own. We did have Martin. We did find Martin. We had Martin in a few of our investigations. But unfortunately, Martin, if you're watching it, you're probably watching it now. Martin, you slipped up in the murder house in Newry. Bad boy. And you never came back and apologise for you may not were involved in what you did in the murder house, but your brother was. What an idiot. Correct. And what was wrote on that wall that time was absolutely ridiculous. I didn't have the balls to cop on. Sorry for saying them words. But Caroline copped on straight away. I was more interested in the place. It was a very freaky place. The murder house, yes. If Martin, if you're watching, that was fantastic location in a lovely wood. Wi-Fi was iffy, was in and out. But the house is spectacular. The house was absolutely amazing. So it was. And the storyline was okay. It was built me up. Myself and Karen went, blah, blah, blah. Went into the room where the girl was supposed to be murdered. And then, oh, Martin, you made a right shite of it. Be straight with it. The things that were written on the wall were absolutely disgusting. The bunch of flowers in the corner, the petals, the red petals fired all around the floor. It was sick, to be honest with you. It was absolutely pure, utter sick. And the message, even though, Martin, if you're watching now, even if you had nothing to do with the writing on the wall, even if you had nothing to do with the flowers, the petals, at least you should have had the ability to open your fucking eyes and say, sorry. But Life After Life TV, and yes, the birthday card is correct. Life After See, he sent Life After Life a birthday card, and the writing matched. So what Samantha was saying there, Life After Life TV. Martin used to get in contact with Life After Life TV a lot. Is that right, Samantha? And Martin sent Samantha a birthday card. Happy birthday, Samantha, from Martin. So Life After Life TV went back on our video and read the message that was in the wall in the murder house, and he compared it to the birthday card that he was sent from Martin to Samantha, and the handwriting was exactly the same. So what more can I say? So Martin, you're a bold boy, and you don't need to create a load of horseshit to interact with the spirit world. Spirits will contact with you. They will come to you. If their spirits want to let you know they're there, they will let you know. It's simple as that. So Martin, that's why Martin is no longer coming in our investigations, because what was done in that investigation was wrong. We could have made a big, huge thing about that. We could have done a bone on the wall. We could have done an Andrew job. We could have done other paranormal. We could have blew that out of proportion. We could have made a big, huge story of that place. You bet we could. But we didn't, because we're pure honesty and we're truth, and we don't do any harsh shite myself and Caroline. Caroline's different to me. If Caroline wants to say something, Caroline will say it, and she'll say it straight out. Where I will bite my tongue and walk away. Where Caroline will just say, "Hey, you, come here, you." And Caroline will say it. Where I'd be different. I bite my tongue and walk away. But what was done that time was wrong. And Matt to UK did Matt to UK did a promotion on our channel in relation to viewers, for 1,000 viewers, surprises. But a woman won a prize of a hoodie as well on our channel. But unfortunately, due to us moving house, Caroline pregnant, and Leah going to the hospital next Tuesday as well, we find it hard to get around doing things. But the lady that won the hoodie, fair play to her, she won it fair and square. We got the hoodie made. Martin was organising it. The hoodie was made. And unfortunately for what happened, we couldn't retract the hoodie because Martin had it. And the hoodie was made for the winner. So this lady that won the hoodie has been in contact with us in many occasions about the hoodie. And yes, we hold wrong. We are sure we should have got the hoodie sent out to you, but we couldn't go to Martin, knock his door and say, "Can you give me the hoodie that was made and here's the money?" We don't want. We washed our hands at Martin. But going forward, when myself and Caroline are ready, and we will be designing new hoodies, and possibility we might even change the name Paranormal Tech. We might redesign the whole channel altogether. We'll see what going forward, and we just see how Caroline feels. We have a baby on the way as well, so we're going to redesign everything when the time comes. When the time is right, it will be done, and you will get your hoodie. Trust me on that one. And it's live on YouTube, so you can put it back. I know that she's giving out saying, "Where's my hoodie?" You will get it. You can either have the old design or wait until we design the new one. Someone said Caroline picks up things really quick. Caroline is quicker than you think. When I bring Caroline out on investigations, it wouldn't have fit Martin anyway. Says Stephen. Yeah, but what Martin did was wrong, because Martin still wears that hoodie. Laughing out, they're all saying about Martin. So Martin, if you're watching, it was disgraceful what was done. We do things for right. Caroline, I was reading your facial expressions. Yeah, Caroline was like this. Caroline nearly blew her gasket, and it could have ended up in a murder, because Caroline is very, especially the message that was on about the girl, "I miss effing you" and all that, and the girl was only a young baby, so cuckoo. So that was sick, very sick. And when he denied it wasn't him, and then Life After Life says it's the same writing. So put one to one together. Martin, you need to apologise. As simple as that. And that's why Martin is not with us. So our next investigation, we will decide where we go. It was disgusting. Anne-Marie says it was absolutely disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. It was horrid. Anne-Marie is on there. Anne-Marie, I hope you're feeling well. Caroline was going to, not only was Caroline going to kill Martin, Caroline was going to castrate him and hang his balls off the rafters. And that's simple as that. Caroline was absolutely disgusted of the message. I thought that Caroline was going to get the bunch of flowers, shove them up Martin's arse, and the daffodils would come out his mouth and go, pop, goes the weasel. That's how much Caroline was absolutely disgusted. So, while we're waiting for Megan to come out, people always ask me, Megan has a new little boyfriend at the moment, and he loves the paranormal field. And he asked me a question: what was the most powerful experience you ever had in the ghost hunting? And it was a very hard question he asked me, because I've been to so many locations. My first paranormal experience happened many, many moons ago, when I was coming down the Curragh line in Galway, roughly about 2:20 in the morning, and it was lashing raining, and I spotted a man with a brown overcoat jacket right down to his ankles, and it was lashing raining. It was pissing down. I was doing about 90 miles an hour come down the Caroline, and it was like a sheep track. These roads in Ireland, sometimes these back roads are very, very narrow. I was doing about 90 miles an hour, and I spotted this man out in the middle of the road. It was like that Portugal says, God is in this holy temple. And he was standing out in the middle of the road, and he just kept looking like this. And it was lashing raining. So that was my first experience of the paranormal field. But going back to his question, what was the most powerful experience that he had? It's a very hard one, because Pop Goes the Weasel House was very good when we heard the lady go la 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 la. That was without any spirit boxes. That was without anything. But Caroline was with me, and Caroline heard it. And we heard the banging outside the window. We heard the trees shaking. We put the lights outside the window, and there was nothing there at all. There was absolutely nothing there at all. Kevin was with us as well. Kevin, if he's watching as well, Kevin stuck his head out the window. There was nobody there. We heard the bushes shaking. We heard banging and going outside. It was live on television. And we stuck our head out the window, and Miss Evan and Caroline could la 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 la. And Miss Evan Caroline was shit herself. That was one. The other one was actually in the Hellfire Club in Montpelier Hill. And Montpelier Hill has a great experience of the paranormal. That would have been a great place as well to go for the Halloween special. And myself and Caroline and Kevin were in the woods. And there's a big experience of the paranormal field in the Hellfire Club. It isn't the weather. We could even go back there for the Halloween special. It's going to be a hard one to pick. And the Hellfire Club says this, the devil himself, the Hellfire Club is the house of the devil, and that is where the devil comes from. And he pronounces himself as a black creature known as the Black Cat of the Montpelier Hill. When I brought Caroline up there last year to experience Montpelier Hill, we did see a black creature coming down from the woods. We said this times, but we brought no cameras with us on the day. And we spotted this, well, Caroline spotted it before I did. And this creature was coming towards us on the track in the middle of the wood. Really, really cold, wintry out there. And we spotted this creature coming. Caroline said, look at this cat coming up the road from us. And this creature was bouncing. It wasn't walking. It was bouncing like a frog, hopping up this road towards us. And I stood back and I looked at this creature coming up. It looked like a calf or a cow. And it had no tail at all. It just a big humpback. And it stood looking at myself and Caroline. Caroline looked at me. I looked at Caroline. Next thing, it hopped like a frog and it disappeared. And we walked down to the end of the road, and there's no hell on earth could it go anywhere else. And it just disappeared. So that was our first experience of that black creature. And it was, there's actually a B&B beside the Hellfire Club saying that a man one night was in the kitchen and the back door blew open in this B&B, and this black creature came in to this kitchen, and it came from a cat to this creature. It changed its developments in front of this man, and this man painted this picture of this creature that came in, and he put it up on the wall in the kitchen, and he was found the next morning dead in the kitchen where he painted that picture, where the painting was, when he put the painting up against this wall, after painting this picture of this creature, that this creature came in and topped him that night. He died that night after painting that picture of that creature, and that painting is still up in that B&B, that wall, this very day. So that was the story of Montpelier Hill, of that black creature. People saying it's the devil himself that changes into this black creature and walks the area of Montpelier Hill. But did myself and Caroline see it? I'm going to say yes, because this yoke had no tail. It was just an ugly bugger what we seen that night, myself and Caroline. So when we did a spirit box session with Steph and Caroline in Montpelier Hill, I asked the spirits of Montpelier to come a hill forward. You can go back and look at it. And I asked, what was the black creature that everybody who experiences Montpelier Hill? And the answer I got on the spirit box was werewolf. And that was another experience that I experienced. The Hellfire Club is good, but the disappointing part about the Hellfire Club is that the Wi-Fi is shite on the bottom half, but it's excellent up on the top half. But it's a very, very good place. Very, 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 very weary place. But I will say the castle that I've picked for the Halloween special is more haunted than the Hellfire Club. You're going to have to trust me on that one. So, I always say this, and I never get any comments underneath it. Yeah, I heard about the picture. It says that the paranormal activity increases if you turn the picture upside down. So, we could return to the Hellfire Club. We could try and show you this picture as well. I like people, when I ask this question, I never get a response from our viewers. Where would you like us to do our Halloween special? Taines Village is a wonderful place. Now it's going to be knocked and it's going to be changed into a nursing home. The last time I was in it was in the summer and there was only one window left. That window could be closed now, but you have to walk around and try and get it. Anne Reid says she always, yes, Anne always responds. This laugh now, she does. Anne Reid, I have to say, Anne Reid, yes, Anne Reid always responds. And so does Gilligan. Gilligan is another person that always corresponds to it. Yes, she does. But I'm on about the other people that are subscribed to the channel. We like to try and get them interact more with the messages and try and let us know where you want to go. And I think, be honest, Anne, I have to tell you, since we started this paranormal feed, Caroline has got two great friends. And I'm going to say the names. And I always see Caroline, and she loves chatting to Gilligan, and she loves chatting to Anne. Anne and Caroline always correspond to each other, and they say nearly every day, and so it's great to see it. It's great. They've become great friends, Caroline and Gilligan and Anne. And Life After Life TV brings us an odd time as well, so it's great to correspond with Matt TUK and Carpy Chris. I also was going to do, only for Caroline's pregnant as well, for Caroline's birthday last year I brought Caroline to, what was that name? Jesus, that place I took her to, that another round tower as well. I love my towers. Brought Caroline to, here comes Megan. I brought Caroline to another place for a birthday party. And Megan's coming in here now. I'm going to turn this on now. No, my car won't flick and move. 1 second, Megan. No, here's Megan now. So I took to Caroline to Ballygally Castle, and Caroline loved it in Ballygally Castle, and that's another great place. So say hello, Megan.
Hello.
So Megan's just finished work, and we're going to finish up our live stream in a minute. Say hello, Megan.
What the shit?
Work was shit. Did you enjoy it, Megan? Say hello to everyone. Your mother's watching.
No.
Everybody's watching. Say hello to them. So you enjoy working?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Megan works in St. Peter's Nursing Home in Castlebilly. And the best thing about when Megan's working here in this nursing home, because when I get old and Caroline gets old, Megan will be able to buy her mother a nurse. What's you, Megan?
Yeah.
So Megan works from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock in the evening. She works 6 days a week in a St. Peter's Nursing Home, and Megan's going to be a nurse. Right, Megan?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So we've got Megan on the hotspot here. Right, Megan. So Megan, would you like to say to all our viewers who are watching?
I hope he's enjoyed his life.
Yeah. So Megan doesn't really watch the paranormal feed as much as her new boyfriend does.
He's not my boyfriend, he's my best friend.
Your best friend. No? So he's going to be watching this now, don't you know? Yeah.
He's my
What's
friend.
his name? What's his name?
He's not my boyfriend.
What's his name, though? What's his name?
Why?
No, what's his name, though?
Luke.
Luke. So Luke, if you're watching, you're Megan's best friend. So Megan's a girl and you're a boy, so you're practically a boyfriend.
No, he's not. Connor's my best friend too, sure.
Oh, Connor.
So is Rory, so is Tyler.
She's 5 or 6 boyfriends.
They're not boyfriends, they're best friends.
They're best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so Megan, so we'll get too much into it now. So we're going to go home now. So let us know where would you like us to go live stream next week. Let us know. Stop teasing her. Laughing at right. Says Life After Life TV. They're all saying leaving you alone.
Yeah, do.
So I'm going home. I go home to Caroline.
A girl can have boy best friends, you know.
No, so she said girls can have boys best friends. So let us know next week where would you like to do our live. Megan, what's your hours for next week?
I'm off Monday.
You're off Monday. Hang on, we'll tell you what day we're going to do our live next week. Now so it has to go through. I have to pick a day where she's off and a day that suits Caroline's. So we'll just get it here now.
my god.
Alright, so this is live, Megan.
I'm off Monday and 8 to 8 Tuesday, off Wednesday.
Alright, slow down, horse. So you can't go Monday because Caroline goes to bingo Monday. Right, which one is it?
The top is the week coming. That's the week after.
Monday the 21st, you're off. Tuesday, 8 to 8. You're off Wednesday. You're working Thursday. You're working Friday. You're off Saturday. So our live next investigation is going to be next Wednesday, guys. It's because she's working Monday. No, she's off Monday, but Caroline and myself go to bingo on a Monday. She's working Tuesday, 8 to 8. I have to go to the hospital. Leah is going to a hospital in Dublin. She's off Wednesday, so we're going to go alive next Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Thursday, 8 to 8. We go to bingo on Thursday. Friday, she's working from 8 to 8. Saturday, she's off. And Sunday, she's 8 to 8. So we only do one live stream week. So our next live stream is going to be next Wednesday. The following week after that, is that Paddy's week? That's Halloween week, no?
Yeah.
You're off Thursday. That's Halloween. Halloween's 31st.
Yeah.
So you're off. So you're working 4 to 10 next Wednesday. So our Halloween our Halloween special is still going ahead on the 30th of October. Megan is working at 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So our Halloween special will probably be from 7 o'clock onwards. We'll probably go for 7:30. No, we'll probably go from 8 to 10. You usually come out about 20 past 10. So our Halloween special will be 8 o'clock on the 30th. So we'll still go as that. So we're still okay. So before we go, so our next live will be next Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. So let's put it this to the 13 people are watching. Make sure you leave a message underneath this video right now. Where would you like us to do a live investigation next Wednesday? Megan is off. Do you want me to return to the Ravensdale and do the Druid Circle live in YouTube? We could go there. Lots of murder investigations happened in Ravensdale Wood. We've the 2 young lads that got murdered in the car park. We've the 2 young boys that got murdered in the wood. Captain Robert Nyrek got murdered as well from, you know the story about Captain Robert Nyrek. I've done loads of stories about in relation to Captain Robert. He got murdered as well, and his body's still located in the wood. We've the haunted house. Well, we can go there. But let's leave it to you guys. I guarantee you nobody's going to comment underneath, only Anne Rees and Gilligan. Where would you like to go live next Wednesday? Look at the last few videos we did, or even go back over last couple of videos and let us know where would you like us to do a live stream next Wednesday night. If you don't pick, guys, I'll pick one. So it's we can't do a music saying goodbye from me, goodbye from anyone. The Druid Circle, says Anne Rees. So there's your first one, the Druid Circle. So if we get a few more Druid Circles, we would definitely go live in the Druid Circle. I'm going to have to probably find Kevin for that one and bring Kevin to the Druid Circle, because the Ravensdale Woods is no place for one person, trust me for that one. So it's 20 past 10. We're 2 hours and 13 minutes doing a live stream in Paranormal Protect. We hope you enjoyed our live stream tonight in the graveyard. It was a bit different. You're heading home now. We're heading home now, and we'll be home, Caroline, in about 5 minutes. We're going to have a cup of tea. We're going to snuggle in and
5 minutes and 20 minutes.
I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Try to fit up time for so Paranormal Tech, we are a different channel compared to any other paranormal investigation channel. We do a lot of talking as well. We do a lot of ramping. We do a lot of banter. Druid Circle sounds good. Love to go sometime. So it's looking like the Druid Circle. The Druid Circle is very, very interesting. If you want Sean Walters to be in this one, make sure you add in the comment, do you want Sean Walters to be involved in the Druid Circle? We'll get Sean Walters. Or do you just want myself and Kevin? Let us know underneath the comments. We'll see you see you live next Wednesday night, roughly anywhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. So it's goodbye from me, goodbye from Megan, who's asleep. It's goodbye from Caroline in chat, and thank you for all our moderators who've been moderating on the channel tonight. Hello to Matthew UK, hello to Carpet Chris, hello to Camo Gutsy, hello to Life After Life TV, hello to Birmingham Ghost Hunters, hello to Anne Rees, hello to Chris Williams, hello to everybody who moderates and watches the channel. We really do appreciate it. It's goodbye from me, it's goodbye from Caroline, and we see you in the next one. Shlán agus Bonnets. See you then. Thanks for joining. Bye.